What is going on, everybody? As you can see, we're back here for another MPC 500 beatmaking video. This time it's a little bit different because usually I'd like to say my beats are, at a respectable, good level. This time I feel like they're not because for some reason I'm not buying many records. I haven't bought a record online in ages, I think, just because I haven't basically. And that means obviously I don't have a lot of samples, and when you don't have a lot of samples, you don't have a lot of beats. And then you frantically try to make all the samples you have work. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be going through my kind of unreleased, unheard of beats. Some of them I think are just awful. Some of them are not quite there. So, we'll see what you think. You guys can be the judge of that. Let's just get right into it. This one, unless I'm getting lyrics on them or something, or, I put scratches on, like, in my album, obviously one of them's called Wake Up because I was just scratching Nas saying wake up the whole time. So that's why it's called that. This one I kind of name it after samples that I've used, or the album name or something to do with that to remind me what sample I used. Obviously this hasn't worked because the beat is apparently called Dream, and I have no idea what sample this is. So, let's check it out. It sounds quite cool, to be fair, as an actual song. That's probably why I used it. And then when I hit this button, the play button, you'll be able to see why the beat doesn't really work well. Yeah. The kick's just completely out. Have I got any horns? Yeah. Those are actually the horns I used on Bring It On the album. You can see why that beat doesn't work, just because it's kind of a bit messy and stuff. Moving on to the next one. This one is called Statue. Don't ask me why. Don't ever ask me why I call my beats what I do, because I've probably forgotten. Because this one I probably made months ago. I don't seem to remember making this one. But I've got the 808 on here, obviously. So let's just see what it sounds like. So, yeah, whenever I kind of use the 808, some of the beats I use there and it's brilliant. I just love using it. But some of them, I just know that they're kind of, I'm using them to test out the samples. So I think this was one that I just saved. And that's what it is. Moving on from that one, let's load up the next one. This one I actually remember why I called it this. I called it The Degree. And that's because I used a sample from the 3 Degrees. I do remember making this one. I don't know what it sounds like though. I thought by pitching up the vocals and stuff it would sound something like a Kanye West beat. It didn't. So let's give it a listen. Yeah, as you can hear, it's kind of, I like the sample. I just don't think it worked too well because I don't have a bass or a, it's mainly, I tried to use almost like a top melody as a real heavy melody. Didn't work. Obviously the drums are just a complete rough draft. There's no body in them. It sounds all right. The hi-hat's got a cool pattern, but other than that, and that horn, I think I just put into fill it. What's another one I can find? I remember this one actually. I can't remember what it's called because the name is too long to actually fit on the screen. This one I think could be a song, but it's just not there yet. I remember making this one. It's got a cool drum beat, to be fair. I actually quite like this one. And then I think I put in like some extra melody. Let's find it. Right, it's on track 7. So ready? mean, it kind of works, it kind of doesn't. That one can go in the maybe pile to see if I make it into an actual song. Oh, this was a J Dilla beat, actually. I called it Donut because one of his things was called Donuts. So I guess that's where that came from. Let's load it up. Oh yeah, I remember I made like a kind of super swung drum beat. Are there any horns? Alright, and then this bit is probably, yeah, that's the thing, I didn't like that bit, I remember, because it was kind of just a filler, didn't really work, but I think the horns kind of work well on this one. And I think it's a vocal sample, let me try and find it. Put a huge low pass on it. I think it kind of works. Not so much of a fan of that one, but I think, you know, the right person might think it's cool. Then obviously we're down to the kind of end of the beat. What is this one? I've just called this one a bunch of numbers. Alright, yeah, let's forget about that one. But anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what beat, if any of them, was your favourite, or like which one was the least worst out of all of them. And if there are any good ones, and you guys agree, maybe I'll make it into a full beat. But yeah, that's what happens when you don't buy enough samples. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed those beats. If you didn't enjoy those beats, fair enough, because I don't. There might be a kind of delay in videos because I'm going to France and, well, I'm in France now. I've edited this whilst I'm in France. Obviously, I've recorded it here because that's how video making works. You know, you've got to record it before. But I'm in France now and, yeah, shouldn't be too many videos coming out, but I'll see what I can get in. We might do some more Mixdown Monday stuff because that's always easy to do on the computer. But minimal MPC stuff. We'll try and film a few scratching videos before I go. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you sometime in the next one, hopefully soon.